I looked at, CrossFit. Now, I was an odd person that had always kind of been into strongman, Olympic lifting. I never had an Olympic lifting coach. I wish I would have. They didn't exist.
Yeah.
When there's a magazine called Milo. I was a subscriber for Milo from like 1994, I think is when I have my first copies. I still have them. And in there, they had Olympic lifting. They had strongman. They had powerlifting. They had those things in there. And so I knew about them, but me doing a clean and jerk, was an embarrassment to the world of technique. But I knew about it. No, there wasn't a place to learn clean and jerk in San Diego. There wasn't there wasn't bumper plates in San Diego. There wasn't bumper plates at the SEAL teams.
Nope.
So CrossFit came in. And actually, I remember the reason I asked you the date when you were researching it. You were researching about it. So I was on deployment in 2003, and remember I said the whole team showed up, including my commanding officer, and I'm pretty sure he's the guy that said to me, "Hey, have you heard of this stuff?" And I was like, "No," and I started looking at it, and I said to him, "Hey, newsflash. If you pick up heavy stuff and you do it over and over again, you're going to get stronger and you're going to get in better shape." I acted like this was common sense. And it was a little bit of common sense to me, but I don't want to give myself too much credit. I'm not trying to say, I'm definitely not trying to say I had that. But
But let me say one piece you're not saying, but you understood inherently. And what's one of the reasons why CrossFit is so effective is the intensity aspect of it.
100%.
And picking up heavy shit under intensity, and intensity in CrossFit translates to the things being timed. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to say this. Interestingly enough, nowadays, especially with even some spec operators or some pro athletes, intensity is incredibly vulnerable. Intensity, you see it in fighting. I mean, you have to be... if you don't have intensity, you're going to get choked out. But in training, people are now doing the movements, but taking the intensity out because they don't want to be exposed. They don't want to be seen training under duress or snot coming out, screaming, making, shaking.
No, you can't scream anymore. That's when you're really there, is when there's no more noise to be made. You got nothing left.
So the intensity piece, too, is what you were talking about in the very beginning.